Have you ever noticed how money can follow you everywhere? Not physically, mentally. You could be having a beautiful day. Maybe you're having coffee with a friend. Maybe you're taking a walk. Maybe you're finally relaxing after a long week. And then a thought appears, a small one. Am I doing okay financially? Suddenly, something shifts. Your chest feels tighter. Your mind starts calculating. You remember a bill, a goal you haven't reached yet. A number in your bank account that feels smaller than you'd like. And just like that, a piece of the moment is gone. What's interesting is that for many people, this happens even when there isn't an immediate financial emergency. The anxiety isn't always coming from reality. Sometimes it's coming from the way we carry around money, the expectations, the comparisons, the pressure, the fear of falling behind. And today, I want to talk about that weight. Because I don't think we're talking about it enough. Not the practical side of money, the emotional side, the physical side, the side that quality affects our confidence, our relationships, our sleep, and our ability to enjoy our lives. The emotional side, the side that quality affects our confidence, our relationships, our sleep, and our ability to enjoy your lives. And if you ever felt exhausted by thinking about money, this episode is for you. I'm Shaghier and welcome back to Silent Luxury. Let's begin. I want to start with something that might sound surprising. Most people think money and anxiety is about not having enough money. Sometimes that's true, but often that's not the whole story. Because if money and anxiety only affects people who were struggling financially, then people with high incomes would never feel stressed about money. And yet they do, every single day. There are people earning 6 figures who still feel anxious. People who own home who still worry. People with savings who still can't relax. Why? Because money is rarely just money. Money represents things. Security, freedom, choice, status, safety, the ability to take care of the people we love, the ability to imagine a future that feels stable. And when those things feel uncertain, our nervous system responds, not because we are weak, not because we are bad with money, but because uncertainty feels uncomfortable to the human brain. What many of us are actually carrying isn't a money problem. It's an emotional weight we've attached to money. And that weight can become exhausting. It can make us feel like we are always chasing something. Always trying to get to a number that finally makes us feel safe. The problem is that many people reach that number and then move the goalpost again. Because peace was never hiding inside the number. Peace was always a relationship with money, a relationship with ourselves. And that's what I want to explore today. Let's talk briefly about what's happening inside your mind. And don't worry, this isn't going to be a science lecture. I just think it's important to understand one thing. Your brain is designed to protect you. Not necessarily to make you happy, to protect, which means your brain is constantly scanning for potential threats. For our ancestors, those threats were obvious: dangerous animals, harsh weather, food shortage. Today, the threats look different: a rent increase, unexpected bills, job uncertainty, a declining savings account. A brain doesn't always distinguish between physical danger and financial uncertainty. Both can trigger stress. Both can activate fears. Both can make your body feel like something is wrong. Have you ever checked your bank account and immediately felt tension in your shoulders? Or notice yourself lying awake at night doing mental calculation. Or replying financial decisions over and over again. That's not because you're irrational. The challenge is that modern financial life often doesn't provide certainty. There is always another expense, another goal, another economic headline, another things to worry about. And when we spend months or years living in that state, something happens. We stop feeling relaxed. We stop feeling present. We stop trusting that we are okay, even when in this exact moment we are safe. That's why money anxiety isn't just a financial issue. It's an emotional and psychological issue too. Money anxiety doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it hides. Sometimes it disguises itself as completely different problems. For example, comparison. You open social media, someone is buying a house. Someone is traveling, I say it a lot. Someone is launching a business. Someone seems to be living the exact life you wish you had. And suddenly, without even realizing it, you start measuring your life against theirs. Not because you're jealous, because you're human. And comparison has a way of turning progress into inadequacy. Or maybe it shows up as overworking. You tell yourself you're ambitious, and maybe you are. But beneath that ambition is a quiet fear. If I stop, I'll fall behind. If I slow down, I lose momentum. If I don't keep pushing, everything could fall apart. Money and anxiety often disguises itself as productivity. And because society rewards productivity, nobody notices. Not even you. Sometimes it shows up in relationships, arguments that appear to be about spending. But underneath are deeper questions. Do we feel safe? Can we trust each other? Are we moving towards the same future? Money has a strong way of touching every part of our lives. Not because it is the most important things, but because it influences so many of the things that matters. And that's why learning to build a healthier relationship with money is really about learning to build a healthier relationship with yourself. And this is this episode. This is Silent Luxury, where we stop apologizing for wanting a beautiful life. Bye!